Hello, and welcome to your very own Tech and More. This is going to be the fourth video of the series that is Sales Cloud Concepts to Know as a Salesforce Tester. If you haven't watched the first three videos, I would suggest that you go and have a look at that. So we talk about the introduction, the lead management, and then account and contact management. So in this video, we're going to focus on the opportunity management concepts that you need to know as a Salesforce tester. So we will keep our knowledge and everything only limited to the testing perspective from Salesforce. Cool. Let's start. There you go. So I did not pull up a presentation this time. The reason being that I feel that, it's better if we talk more practically about the things. So why do waste time into presentations and everything? We'll just straight away jump onto the concepts. I have jotted down the pointers that are to be discussed that which are critical. So we'll go pointer by pointer. First of all, before talking about opportunity management, what is opportunity? So I would say an opportunity represents a potential sales deal or a transaction in progress between your organization and an account. As an example, uh, you have a Salesforce DevOps setup. You're working with an organization that basically deals in selling products to construction companies. You offer generators, you offer trucks and these heavy machinery for lease or rents, and you offer solar panels and everything. So the contractors who are working on building new buildings or maybe some homes or offices, they come out to you for procurement of their raw materials, and you are working in that organization, and that organization has Salesforce's Sales Cloud setup. This is the use case, right? Now, what is an opportunity from that term? Let's say you have a client, and the client goes by the name of Pyramid Constructions Company, and uh, one one person from Pyramid Construction gives you a call. You're a sales representative at this company who is which is offering the raw materials for the construction companies. This person calls you and says that we are looking for solar panels that we have to install in our site. So can you offer us the solar panels? So that becomes uh, an opportunity for you, because when you sell those products, you'll earn the revenue. So that becomes an opportunity. Now, all the information, all the details related to an opportunity, all the vital information or different aspects of it, that is how it will start, how you will collaborate with different team members on it, what team members will be added, what vital details are important for it, how will you close it, what the revenue is, all those things come under the ambit of opportunity management. And how all these things are done in Salesforce comes under the ambit of opportunity management overall, right? So that is what an opportunity is. Now, opportunity management, we have vital pointers, starting with vital fields on an opportunity record. So as you know, every Salesforce standard object has some standard fields, which is important for you to know for your interviews and everything. So you have an opportunity, and the vital information or the vital details are, FYI, we are in the Sales Console right now. You go to Sales Console from the app launcher, and then you open the opportunity. I've already created an opportunity for you from here. If you want, you can go to Opportunities tab, and let me put myself here. So you click on the new button, and then you will be able to start a new opportunity, fill in all the details. For now, for quicker purposes, I've already created an opportunity that you see here. Now, uh, talking about the vital details, it starts with opportunity name, which is, let me just zoom it a little bit, which starts with opportunity name. Okay. I gave in the name as Pyramid, that is the construction company, and then what product we are going to sell them. This is something that you can change as per your will. Then the second one is the amount. So the target amount that we are expecting to earn from them, which is 10 lakh rupees in this case. Then you have the close date. Close date is basically all about that when are you expecting to close this deal. Then you have the stage. So stage as in which particular stage value are you expecting it to be, right? And then and I'm going to edit this record for you to give you a better understanding. So if you click here on the stage and we open this drop down, you see numerous values, which starts from prospecting, qualification, need analysis. It is an iterative way. So you start with the prospecting stage, and when you go to the next stage, it becomes qualification. When the opportunity qualifies for something, then you say, okay, I need now analysis. Then you say, let's propose the value, and then lastly you do the negotiation. Then either you win the opportunity, that is closed won, or you lose the opportunity, that is closed lost, right? So These are some mandatory fields, that is opportunity name, the close date, the stage which you have to populate on an opportunity for it to create. It's better to always populate amount as well. Now you see an expected revenue field here, somewhere here, and you realize that this is a read-only field. What is the significance of it? This is a quite a fairly asked interview question. That what is the significance of expected revenue field on opportunity? Many folks would know about opportunity name, account name, amount, stage, and everything. But what is expected revenue? So basically, uh, expected revenue is calculated on the basis of two fields, that is stage or the probability and the amount. As an example, let me write it down here for you. So expected revenue here, I'm going to write it down as is equals to amount into probability percentage. Now, first of all, let's talk about the probability percentage. Don't want to confuse you. Depending upon the stage that you choose, the probability will change accordingly. Let me go ahead and let me maybe change the value to proposal price code. The probability updated to 75. If I go and change it to prospecting, the probability decreases to 10%. So it's sort of a map. It's sort of I would say a tabular format, that is in one space you have the stage, in one space you have the probability, and everything is mapped to each other. Depending upon the stage that you select, the probability will be decided. What is the concept or the reason behind it? That in whatever stage you are, you get a quantified probability of what the probability of this opportunity getting converted is, right? So if let's say if I make it closed one, the probability of course is 100% because we won it. If I make it negotiation review, it comes down to 90%. So this is a way by which you can basically quantify the probability. Instead of just some plain words, you have the quantification as well. And then when you click on closed lost, 0% because we have lost it, right? Now, uh, what is the meaning of expected revenues? Amount is one thing, that is the final amount, the total amount. But expected revenue is that if we have to create a report or if we have to create a dashboard and we have to forecast that, okay, for this quarter or for this month, how many opportunities are there and what is the expected revenue from all the opportunities? You'll have a report in front of you, right? Now, how can that expected revenue be calculated? It is basically if let's say the opportunity is in maybe negotiation or review, and let me just save this. Just a second. Let me just save this particular record, and we'll see the expected revenue value changed. The expected revenue value changed. Why did it change? The reason being, the probability was 90%. If you pay a little bit attention, you'll understand the math behind it. The probability is 90%. The amount is 10 lakhs. So basically 90% of the amount. Again, 90% of the amount, that is 90% of 10 lakh is 9 lakh. So expected revenue is 9 lakh. So overall, expected revenue will be, uh, I would say the fair thing would be to say here, I will cut it from this particular point and I'll say percent of amount. So if your expected revenue is somewhere, let's say, oh, sorry, if your amount is this and let's say your probability is maybe somewhere like need analysis 20%. So now it should get updated to 2 lakhs. Let's see if it does not got updated to 2 lakhs, right? But this action will only trigger after you hit save. So this becomes a very famous question wherein they'll ask you that what is the concept of expected revenue and opportunity? So you should know this. So that talks about the vital fields on the opportunity record. Number two, the concept of, oh sorry, we have already talked about this. The next one is relevant related objects. So if I'm assuming that you have watched my previous playlist, that is Salesforce concepts to know as a Salesforce tester, wherein we talk about the Salesforce concepts in general, what is a related list and all those. So if you haven't watched, have a look. If not, I would suggest that you do. But very quickly, what you see on the right hand side here, products, notes and attachments, contact roles, partners, stage history, and so on. These are termed as related lists. So basically, when you relate different things to an opportunity or to any object for that matter, to get a one-stop view, that are related lists, right? Now, there are some related lists which are configured here. The first one is opportunity teams. Let's scroll down and have a look at opportunity team. Now, as the name suggests, opportunity team is basically used if you are not individually working on an opportunity and there are numerous folks working on it. So you share that opportunity with them, right? So I have added two people, Master Jaloga, he is an account manager. So he'll be having a look at the opportunity from the account perspective. Then Harry Potter is a lead qualifier, someone who qualified this lead. And then there can be others as well. So if I want to add folks, I'll just click on add opportunity team members. I will click on team role. I will have these values. I can select anything, let's say sales manager. Then I can select the user as per my need. I only have two users access because this is a DevOps. I'm not going to do it. And then you can decide the opportunity access. That is, it could be read write or it could be anything for that matter, right? So this is how you add folks to your opportunity as a team. And then there's a concept of add a default team. So if the question gets asked to you that can we add a group? You can, but you'll have to first configure that default team and then just click here. And then there's a standard team which is already prepared of 4 or 5 people. They'll be added automatically instead of you selecting one by one. That is the concept. Then the next one is partners. So let me go here back to the opportunity. And do you see the partners related list here? So, what is partners? The concept is that when you're working on an opportunity, maybe you feel that, okay, I am giving one material to this particular client of mine, but there is one small raw material that even I want to take from someone else and then I give it to them, right? So, in that case, they become your partners. So let's say Ministry of Magic is an account from wherein you're taking some raw material of the solar panel. So, you will take it from there. So, to sort of record all the different details and information related to that partner, we have a partner related list. You click on this one and you will be directly navigated to to the account. That's the philosophy behind it, right? So that is why partners is also a related list and it is a critical part of opportunity management. Then next is competitors. This is again very important because you talk about competitors as the name suggests. This basically means that when you have you're working on on an opportunity and you already, of course, know that the client might reach out to different vendors as well. So you need to have a record of the competitors. The reason being that it gives you a very much idea and you can get ahead of your competition. So there's a competitors list as well. Now, as it turns out, due to some reason, we are not able to access that in Lightning. So I'll go to the classic version of it. How do? You click on the profile icon and you click on switch to Salesforce Classic. Okay. And you go to opportunities. Mm, 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 mm. Let me search for opportunities here. By the way, this is Salesforce Classic. This is sort of a legacy part of Salesforce. You need not worry about it. Somehow, I don't know, the opportunity competitor related list is not visible in Lightning. It's visible in Classic. So this is it. This is an older thing. You need not worry about it. I'm showing you this particular UI uh, just for this particular related list. Okay. So let me go here and let me search for. Mm, mm, mm. Competitors. There you go. This one. Let me zoom it for you. And let me click here. And now I have this competitor here. And if you see here, I'll click on this. You'll see that this is a competitor. The name is Primus, the strengths and the weaknesses. Why is this important? Why is this helpful? Because you get an idea of who your competitors are, what their strengths and weaknesses are, and then you can proceed accordingly. This is very, very important when you are actually working on the projects. So that's the criticality of competitors. Then the next one is contact rules. So there's a related list again here. This basically talks about the right point of contact on the opportunity from the client's end, right? So I have these contact rules already configured. I have this person, Pat Stumiller, who is a business user, the title of SVB. So everything related to the opportunity, maybe you want to talk about something, you will go here and you can contact to them directly using the phone number or the email. So all in all, the idea of all these related lists is that you should be able to have a holistic view of all the critical information related to opportunity that will help you sell better at one place. That is why we have the concept of partners and contact roles and everything, right? These are the critical related list that you need to know on the opportunity. Then you have the concept of stage history. That is something we call as field history tracking. Again, field history tracking. This might be asked to you in in an interview that let's say you have to test something wherein you have to see what changes were before this particular implementation. So you say I will use the concept of FHT. I'll see if FHT or field history tracking is enabled or not. What does it do? When you click on this, if you see it closely, this is the field name, then rather the field name as in the stage history, the stage in which particular value it was. amount, the probability, expected revenue, close date, last modified by. So everything or every detail that changed when you change the stage history comes under this. Now, stage history is a subset of field history tracking. When you enable field history tracking, it will basically keep a check or keep a hold on all the changes for all the fields. But when you talk about stage history, which is only specific to opportunity, then it will only take care of the stage, amount, probability, expected revenue, and so on. This again becomes a question in an interview that is there any specific type of field history which is only for opportunity in Salesforce? You will say yes, there is stage history, as we can see here, right? So all in all, the idea, the concept of having this opportunity, these different fields, these different related lists, the histories and everything is that you get a holistic view, you get a one-stop destination view of all the things related to opportunity. Okay, cool. Then there are a few points that you have to remember, starting with, and then I mean, it's not nothing technical per se. Just if you remember it, it might help you in the interview as well. The first one being, if the record you are cloning contains a field you have read-only access to or don't have access to, the new record field is blank. As an example, if you decide to clone this record, if you decide to copy this record as it is, then there's a probability that the fields that you do not have access to, let's say this opportunity is owned by someone else, and you are trying to clone it, and you do not have access to some fields. So in the new opportunity, those particular fields will be blank, which is obvious, right? Which should happen as it is. Then, second is, when an opportunity is shared with the user gets view-only access to the opportunities account based on Salesforce's implicit sharing rules. Now, what are sharing rules? Again, refer to my playlist. That will help you better. But in short, if you're sharing an opportunity with someone, then by default, they will have read access. You need to give more access as per the requirement. Then, lastly, when an opportunity is deleted, these related records are also deleted. That is, all the related notes, the attachments, the codes, the code line items, PDFs, partner, relationship, competitors, everything will be deleted. So it's a master detailed relationship. So if the interviewer asks you that, uh, is opportunity in a master detailed relationship with its related childs, you will say yes. If I delete opportunity, all the related contacts, the partners, the competitors, everything will get deleted automatically. Why did I talk about these 3 pointers? Because they might become very, very important for you for your interview questions, right? So a couple of questions might be asked from it. So let me mm, 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 highlight these, which will help you better. And then deleted is the keyword, and this is the keyword, right? So that's that. So that is what you need to know everything about opportunity management in Salesforce as a Salesforce tester. If you go through these things, remember them, practice them, and of course, you need not configure anything. So that's what I always say. As a Salesforce tester, you're not responsible for developing anything or implementing anything. You should just know the concepts and the platform. That is why we have come up with this playlist, because uh, almost close to zero resources are available around Salesforce testing. That is just knowing the platform. So just revise this, watch the video again, maybe if you would like to. Uh, Go to your dev or create an opportunity, populate the fields, add some related list, and you'll get the idea. So I think if you sort of understand all these pointers well and absorb them well, any interview question related to opportunity management, you'll be able to easily handle. Right. So yeah, that's that. Thank you so much for watching the video, and stay tuned. And we are going to talk about more Sales Cloud related concepts in the upcoming ones. Thank you.